Hello, 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 hello! It's your friendly neighborhood birdie here once again, bringing you another episode of Blueprints. I'm not going to say this is the final episode because I've said it for like 3 or 4 episodes now and it's not been the final episode, so chances are this won't be. Reverse psychology, that's totally how it works, right? Yes, I'm also doing an earlier stream. It's currently 1 in the afternoon, a good 6 or so hours before I normally stream, but, well, I was up early today because of the Formula 1. Thank you, time zones. I didn't really drop back off after that. Got a few things done around the house, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I fancy doing a stream. So, I don't expect many of my regulars here today. If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. I also have something planned a little later this evening. Whether or not I'll stream it is up for debate, but I do have something in the pipeline for later today. So I want to get this out the road now. So last time we went through the secret passage in the outer room, we found the Atelier, and we found a lot of blue. Kind of appropriate for blueprints, but still, a lot of blue. But what does it all mean? Well, on day 142, I'm going to try to decipher some of that. And we are going to start the day not by going back into the secret passage, not immediately anyway, but again, trying to get my step counter up to start with. So again, I'm going to start by prioritizing shop rooms. That's not a bad one. And I have to remember as well to keep hold of a gem, because secret room does require 2 gems. Or no, it requires a gem, sorry. So that being the case, I am going to do that. And I'll do that just to get it out of the damn deck. Now, of course, the 2 rooms that I am looking for here are... I maybe should have hung on to that, actually. The rooms I am looking for are obviously the commissary and the kitchen. Especially the kitchen. But if you're going to give me one of these, an observatory, I will take an observatory. Why not? Maybe I should have done that, though, but whatever. I've done it now. Right. I'll just get the damn spirit terrace at the deck. I don't want to go too far in here, because, as I say, my priority is going back into the... I'll do the veranda, screw it. It's free, so why not? No metal detector. Wow, no nothing. Could also do the casino, that's funny. No, let's not do the casino. This counts as a green room, so this will give me more likely to contain items. Yep. Locked? No. Wow. Alright, we'll keep going, because again, another green room. That's... Oh, I don't want any of those. So, I won't. Okay, I didn't actually know the lockpick could spawn in there, but, well, I'm learning something. I may as well just do the electrical aquarium here too, because, yep, we'll just keep it going. I even got me a shovel now, nice. Dirty coins, I don't want no dirty coins. I don't really want any of them either, but I'll take the lesser of all the evils. Parlor library, fuck. I'm not gonna use any rerolls. I'm just gonna do whatever it gives me, honestly. So, yeah, give me the library. Maybe I've somehow got it as a less common... On the subject of the library, actually, it's apparently clear that this is now relating to the Atelier, the hidden blueprints. And I've read about this. I've reread it and had to think about it off stream, as I said I would do at the end of the last stream. From Prism Pristine, 3 paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen, 3 colours to count, a sum of 18, but the one left hidden remains to be seen. Now, I think I know what that's talking about here. So, from Prism Pristine, 3 paths convene. There is a room in the blueprints area, the Mount Holly blueprints area, specifically where the antechamber in the real house would be, or the vestibule is in the downstairs secret area. There are multiple colours of lanterns surrounding that room. Specifically, an orange one, a pink one, a red one, and a black one. 3 paths convene. Now, there is... Oh, not a black one, sorry. Sorry, did I say why did I say a black one? It's not a black one. But there are 3. There is an orange one, there is a purple one, and there is a red one. There is an orange one on the west side of it, there is a purple one on the east side of it, and there is a red one on the south side of it. So, 3 paths convene. That is the point in which they will convene. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. Well, I have been able to figure out through extensive figuring out, like laying out the map of the area, which PS was not fun. That took me several hours off stream. I have been able to find a path with lanterns that will get me through to that location using only certain colours. And I also realised as well that there are all the rooms have Morajai boxes, but the colours of the Morajai boxes are actually important too. And I only realised this when I was trying to draft my routes. I'll explain more when we get to that point. 3 colours to count, a sum of 18. That one's going to take a bit more explaining. I'll wait until we get there before I do that. But the one left hidden remains to be seen. Again, I think I know what the deal with that is. We will get to it when we get there. As far as I can tell, though, we are done with this one. As far as I can tell. Because this book just tells me, right, go to the west, go to the outer room and draft the secret passage there. And then do the shit with the still water to get the blue book. That's all that is. But honestly, well, there's the commissary, so I'm going to take the commissary. I didn't think the commissary was a rare room, but okay. If you insist, game. Might as well take the metal detector. Might as well take the sledge. The salt shaker would be nice when I do get the kitchen eventually, so, yeah. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, metal detectors are finally coming to use. Okay, not this one. It's gotta be this one. I only have 1 key, so I don't want to actually use it needlessly. Oh, nothing in that one. Bugger. Hey, okay. That's the exit to that one. Okay, my lockpicking skills are getting a bit better. And now I have 3 keys, so that's a bit better. So I'll use 1 here. Probably don't need the lever, but you know what? It's there. Right, now all I really need now is the kitchen. That's the one I'm really looking for. Is the kitchen. I'll take security. I could maybe draft. Huh? Right. While I'm here, actually, it has been a couple of days. I wonder if anyone's talked to me. Apparently, I've left 2 keys somewhere. Don't ask me where. I have the faintest idea. Well, I don't have the key card, so I'll tell you what. We'll put the key card down to low. And offline to unlocked. The chances of me ever needing to worry about that is minimal, but again, I might as well. Alright, anyone talking to me at all? No, they've just blanked me at this point. We're at the end of March at this point. I just want to point that out. Yeah, I found out we're on March. It's either March 29th or March 30th at this point. Yeah, fun times. Makes me wonder if they're going to try and pull an April Fool's on me. I'll return to that. And you know what? I'm going to RTA into the laboratory. I could just wait until I've drafted the laboratory, but you know what? I want to get my star count up. 66 is a bit low. I need to get it to 100. So the sooner I can get it started, the better. Oh, fuck. Well, honestly, none of them matter. Like, at all. We'll just do that. Honestly, it sucks. Today's experiments all suck, but whatever. Right, now if you want to give me the garage here, I won't be too mad. No, but you have given me the kitchen. And I did say I wanted the kitchen, so, yeah. Alright, Porterhouse Steak is if I have a showroom. I could have had a showroom, ironically. Yep, salt your bacon and eggs. Salt your club sandwich. Salt your bananas. I want to get as much bang for my buck as I can. There you go. Now, I'm just going to go through, just see if I can get a few more steps. Now that's just sod's law, isn't it? You know what? I will do the morning room. It's guaranteed 2 extra gems starting tomorrow. 2 extra gems starting now. And, yeah. Oh, for God's sake, really? Well, you know what? Utility closet, fuck off. I'm not even going to go in it. There's no point. Actually, yes, there is a point. Because I'm right by security, I can bump it up to high now that I've unlocked the thing. So I tell you what, yeah, we will bump it up to high. And it's already offline. That's fine. Honestly, yeah, absolutely fine. Does mean that door's now useless, but again, that's absolutely fine. Already dealt with what I need to deal with that way. Right. No. I was looking to see if I could maybe make a jackhammer or something, but no, I cannot. Ah, that's the 2 keys I was missing. Okay. Ooh, hello, turnip. Now, if you want to give me a showroom, that actually, I will not complain, is what I was about to say. I'll do the break room. I don't care about it, to be honest. Right, now, the one that I really want out of all of these is actually the silver spoon. And then, I mean, moon pendant's not bad either. I don't have enough of the others. That's fine. Now I want the dining room. It's not a dining room. But, hey, a pantry's not bad, actually. So, I'll tell you what, yeah. Because the salt takes effect before the spoon, so there is that. Oh, Jesus Christ! Alright. Conference room, furnace, casino. Honestly, I might do the casino here just to bird it. Yeah. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, can't go that way, obviously. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, the laundry room, okay. Not great options, but yeah, fine. Right, do I put it all on black? Nah. I don't need the money, honestly. I don't, so I'm not gonna bother. Locksmith, wine cellar, bedroom. Okay. I tell you what, I'll do the locksmith. Since I might have to lock at this end anyway. Give me the special key. Okay. I'm not worried about any of the rest of it. Now, I would still like the dining room if I can get it. Just try to think what my pathing here is, and it's straight down. I don't want to come back this way, so yeah. Man, look at all these old shoes. This was totally worth my time. And pebbles, yeah! Woo! You know what? Let's go this way just to see if I can get the dining room. Oh, fuck. They all suck. I will use a star. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I think here I will. You know what? I'll take the vestibule. I gotta hang on to I gotta hang on to one. I gotta hang on to a gem for outside. That is a must-have. Alright, we'll do the boiler room. That's fine. Ugh, dark room, really? And of course the breaker room is nowhere fucking near. Oh my god, really? Just use the damn key. Alright, couple of attempts here to get a dining room. Come on. Alright, I'll take a boudoir. Give me, hopefully, a few extra options to do that. And key? Nope, it's the coin. Bugger. Well, that's my gem issue sorted. Something in here. Somewhere. Oh, wow, hiding in the corner, okay. Right, laboratory den, parlor, no. Hallway closet, boudoir, workshop. I'll tell you what, I'll take the workshop, because it might give me the battery. And it has. And at least with the battery, I can do this, this, and this for the jackhammer. Anything else I can make? Just the detector pick, but that's kind of not that useful. Right, okay. I am still gonna swing round, do the... Wait, no I'm not, because I don't have the key card. I could have potentially got the key card from the break room, but then again I might not have. Ah, screw it. Gonna cost me a few steps, but honestly, if I can get the key card, and then I can get round to a dining room via the foundation, I can potentially make it work. I can get all these steps back and more. Especially because I have a showroom as well. Okay, that's fine. Right, so 14 plus 8, 22, minus 20 is 2, times 10 is 20. Okay, we're dealing with halves. Okay, half of 5, 2.5. So 2.5 divided by... Jesus. 2.5 divided by 10 is 0.25. Inverted is 25. Oh, no. Sorry, it's half of that number. Right, so... Oh, shit. So 2.5 divided by 5... is 0.5. Inverted is 5. Divided by 5 is 1. Inverted is still 1, obviously. Divided by 5 is 0.2. Inverted is 2. Come on, keycard. Yes! Right. This roundabout journey might end up being worth it now. Might. Now, I don't want to burn too many steps doing this, if I can help it. But as I said, if I can get the dining room out, if I can get the dining room, given that today's special meal is the... Given that today's special meal is the one that's boosted from the showroom, instead of the normal 20 steps, it'll get boosted to 30. I then apply salt to it, so 31. Oh, I turned the fucking thing off, so I didn't even need to go get the key card. I'm an idiot. So anyway, so 20 becomes 30 for having the showroom. 30 becomes 31 for having the salt. 31 then becomes 62 because of the spoon. Okay, an ivory dice is not bad. 3 old keys, and oh, there is one over here. And a few more ivory dies. Ah, that's annoying because that's where I wanted my secret garden, but it is what it is. Give me the den. Alright, now dining room can't be here, so no point even trying. Observatory, get my star count back to what it was? Yeah, I think we'll do that. Ooh, magnifying glass, hello. And I accidentally spun Mora. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Right, dining room can be here, however. Courtyard. I mean, there is an argument for the courtyard, actually. But I'll re-roll it. And there it is. Dining room. Exactly what I wanted. Because like I said, this will come up to 62. So my 60 will now jump to 122. And I'll even get a little bit extra from the lunchbox. Which, does it get salted? Oh, it gets salted and spooned as well. I didn't know that got spooned. Salted and... you know what I mean. Anything else I really want? I mean, not with those options. Yeah, may as well. Reason I'm persisting is I might actually end up getting even more steps, even more gems, and potentially the potential for more stars too. So all of those are good reasons to continue. I don't need the allowance boost at this point. I'll re-roll that. That's absolutely fine. Right, don't need this one. Oh, well, there's the drawing room, so... that's another dig spot, isn't it? Package has been delivered. I don't really care about it, honestly. Gymnasium, I've neutered it. It's absolutely fine. When drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plans, spread dirt in the driveway. Okay. It is triggering. It just didn't show for some reason. No shoes. That's fine. I'll re-roll all of that, I think. I'll take the bedroom. Don't really care. That's fine. Right, I'll use the secret garden key here. I don't need to open these, but you know what? For the sake of completeness and movement options later, potentially, I will. Who knows? It might be the last day we end up seeing the secret garden. I doubt it, but you never know. as well. Any dig points here? I think this is the one that is really poor. It is. Oh well, not the end of the world. Closed exhibit, walk-in room, rumpus room. I have the key card and I've powered everything off anyway, so yeah, I'll do the closed exhibit. I'll take the movement options. Huh? Oh, the coin, okay. I was saying, what? Breakfast nook, greenhouse, music room. You know what? Give me the breakfast nook. And then before I go in. Ooh. Yeah, give me the courtyard actually. That's not bad. Gonna hop in here because I need the key. And I need very delicious bacon and eggs, which you apparently eat with a spoon if you have it. Alright, I tell you what, let's re-roll that. I'll do the Dovecote, because that has dig options. And hey, even one turnip would be nice. Although I don't know if I would trust a turnip from in here, but anyway. Alright. Might trust one from in here, though. Wow, I really didn't need to worry about gems, did I? That's going to do me absolutely zero good, but you know what? Whatever. Wow, all the gems of the world. Did I get a single turnip today? I don't think I did. Well, I could go via the other room, but it's going to be quicker to go this way. Just go straight there. So yeah, up to 155 steps. And I actually have a couple more dig spots waiting outside, so I could potentially get a turnip for more still. I mean, with the salt and the spoon, each turnip is 14 steps. I don't know how many steps I'm going to need down here, but I want as many as I can get away with. Yeah. We really need to do something about the mole problem. Okay. Dirty old coin. Here. Go wash it. Alright. Well, I managed to... It was a long way of getting there, but I managed to boost my step count up a decent amount. And I've still got a gem for the outer room out here anyway. So, I've put this off as long as I can. Let's do it. I was about to say, now's the moment I learn that I haven't got the secret passage as an outer room. Alright, secret passage. Let's go. Blue room. Let's go. Coins, apparently. Let's go. Right. The Atelier and the Mount Holly blueprints. I have learned a couple of things upon reviewing my previous footage. The latest stream is now on YouTube as well, at the time of doing this stream, so, yeah. So, I've learned a couple of things. First thing, right here, the prism. Green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange. As it turns out, these are actually the locations of the lanterns, the colors of the lanterns in this particular row. Specifically, the green one is here, the violet one is here, the yellow one is here, the red one is here, the blue one is here, and the orange one is here. So that's when they were talking about the prism earlier. That's what they're talking about in that particular hidden memo. There's also this note: don't go where the path leads. I have a suspicion I know what that is, but I'm not sure yet. We'll get to that though at some point. Any other messages that I need to be aware of? I need to highlight. That I haven't figured out anything about. 12 dead ends. I didn't actually ever count them, but I do think there are 12 dead ends. Oh yes, right here. 3 primary colors, 3 primary paths. Now, when I read this initially, I thought 3 primary colors. I immediately thought red, blue, yellow. But I don't actually think they mean primary in that sense. I think they actually mean primary in the sense of realms. Because fucking everything's realms at this point. Anyway, I've also got this entire place mapped out at this point. The entire damn thing. This took a while. Anyway, let's get in here because there's a couple of things I want to do before I start showcasing things off. And first things first, who remembers the picture puzzles in these rooms? Every single one of these 45 rooms has a picture puzzle in it to get the missing letter. And every single one of them also has a Morajai box in it. Now, we did the picture puzzles. There was a few I wasn't sure of. And we managed to get through all the Morajai boxes as well. But there's 2 missing letter boxes that I know I got wrong. And I'm rather embarrassed to say the first one is one of them. This one in the greenhouse, so position A1 as you'll see it later. I even said it during the stream. And then I put it in my book wrong. That's literally what happened. I said during the stream, bear and ear. So the missing letter here is a B. I had it written down as E for some reason. No, I do not know why. I just did. Because I'm an idiot. Oh shit, hang on 2 seconds. I'm also updating my spreadsheet as we talk here. Right. So, that's one that I know I got wrong. I'm trying to think of, hang on, I'm just consulting my map here. Right. There is another one I know for a fact I got wrong. It's going to take a bit of a trek to get there because it's kind of blocked off by walls and the like. So this is I'm trying to get to G1. So that's A5, B5, C5, D5, E5, F5, G5. I think the easiest way to get in there is from here. That's G4, G3, and G2. Yes, G1 I got wrong as well. The gymnasium. Now, this one, I said lace and ace. And honestly, you could still make an argument that this is lace and ace, meaning the missing letter is L. But the rest of the letters in this row don't make sense if you have it as that. But as I was reviewing the footage, I realized something. It could also be place and lace. Making the missing letter P. And if you have a P there, then the rest of the letters do make sense. So, I'm going to say that's place and ace. Hello, Dynasty Star. How are you doing today, my friend? What's going on in the world of the Star Dynasty? I knew what I meant. Right. But other than that, I think we have now got the 45 letters in place. We have the message from the Morajai box, and we have the missing letters from the sets of photos. And I'm now going to read the message that the letters give. Not happy, I'm on my second week off work. I only have one more week before I have to go back to work. Well, that's one way to look at it. On another way to look at it, you have another week off work. Don't worry about having to go back to work. Enjoy the time that you've got off work. Right, so the 45 letters, the 45 missing letters give the following message. These vying plans forge barren crest among Huam blessed. It's a weird spelling of blessed, but I have double checked the spelling of it. It is actually a word. And Huam, I was right, is Rajan, which just basically means Huam is new house. But then there is also the Morajai boxes. Now, I'm not going to bother opening this one up again, but each Morajai box has got a particular colour associated with it. This one in the gymnasium, for example, has the colour red associated with it. This, combined with our lanterns, is also giving us a bit of a message. A message lined up from the Morajai boxes, or the words within them. And it reads a bit weirdly when you look at it on a 9x5 grid, like the rooms. But I'm going to break it down a little bit. So, it reads, through lantern light in sketches cast, a tint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light in shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Now, what the holy hell does that mean? Well, I'm gonna shoot some hoops here, or Simon is anyway. I'm gonna show you what the hell it means. This is what I've created, and I'm gonna warn you right now, it hurts to look at. I created this. So on the left, I've got the markings of the locations of every single lantern in the game and every single Moragi association, color association in the game as well. Some of them have two, and I've tried to illustrate that where I can. So, for example, if you look at I4, it's black and blue. So I've tried to illustrate that as best I can. Same with G3 being black and yellow. B5 being red and orange. And you can see also here, I've got a list of all the words that I had, a list of all the words and the missing letters and their associated locations and whatnot. And you might be able to see as well, especially on the larger maps, it's easier to see on the larger maps. I do have, I have showed off where all the dead ends are as well. Some of the paths are a bitch to get to, especially that G2 one. Because you physically can't get to G2 without going through another room. But then it got me thinking. Especially that memo at the beginning there, that was talking about three paths converge. And as I say, they all converge on I3, because there is the orange one that converges into I3, the purple one into I3, and the red one into I3 as well. And I got to thinking, can I make any paths with that based on the colouring of the lanterns and the colour of the Moragi box within? And yes, is the answer. I can. This looks like shit. So I've made it a bit easier for you. So these are all colour paths that exist leading into room I3. And there was also a memo in the game, or sorry, there was the library memo also talked about count of 18. Well, it just so happens that you go through 5 rooms on the red path, 6 rooms on the orange path, and 7 rooms on the purple path, all of which including I3 itself as well, which just so happens to add up to 18. So, with that all done, I'm going to misplace my button. I am going to follow those paths and see if it helps. Now, I am going to have to get back to the beginning first. This way. This way to the end, right all the way down, and then I can go there. That's fine. Yes, getting all of these was fucking painstaking. This took several hours. I was honestly tempted to, just look up the wiki or something, but I stuck with it. So I am going to leave the blueprints and I'm going to go straight into the atelier here. This is why I built up my steps, just in case I had to do this a couple of times. So I'm going to follow the purple path first, because that's the first one I've got on my list. So, I'm going to go out the door. That's going to cost me 2 steps for some God only knows reason. Make that 3. Jesus. And we're going to go this way. I'm doing it slowly so I don't get lost. So we're going to go this way towards the purple lantern. Into the maid's chamber. Which, as I said, has the purple, the Arajan Morajai box. Out into the corridor here. Straight through into the drawing room. Which again is an Arajan box. Out into the corridor. All the way to the end of the corridor. Round this room. It's a dead end anyway. Round the solarium. Follow this path along. All the way to the end. Then we're going to go into this hallway. Again, there's the Rajan box. This one being the West Wing Hall, I believe. Through to the passageway, which is another Rajan box there. Take the south exit. I want to continue forward. Take the next left to here. Take the right past that room to here. Go through the den. Another Rajan box for you. Out the east door. Turn. Go round the corner here. To this intersection. Turn right up here. Take the left door through the pump room. And then I want to go out, right, immediate left, and then I want to go around I-4, completely around it, not through it. I can't go through it anyway because I think it's a dead end room. To here, and this leads me to room I3. Oh shit, the thing's purple. Okay, so it does know that I've done that. That's good. This was not the true path. Okay. Now here's the next question. Can I reset this? Oh, it resets itself. Okay. Whew. Alright. Alright, so we know the purple path was not the right one. That was the one with 7 rooms as well. Fortunately, this easternmost path goes all the way top to bottom. Alright, so back in the atelier now. I may as well just do the next one in my list. We'll go to the middle one now. We'll do the red path. So the red path goes to the right, and then it is the first left. I mean, it's kind of red. There are more orange lights later on, so yeah. So this way up to here. Follow this all the way to the end. We're gonna go north to here. And then we're going to go through B5. This is obviously the cloister. We want to take the eastern door out of the cloister. And now we've got a bit of counting to do. So this is C5, D5, E5. Now after E5, stop. Turn left. I'm going to go slow again. We're going to go past F5's entrance. And we're going to stop here. And we're going to go round to the right here. So again, we're going to go past F5. And we're going to go past G4 and G5. But stop at the intersection. We're going to turn left. So far, we've only gone through one room, the cloister. That will change, don't worry. Now we're going to go straight ahead all the way until we hit a wall. To here. We are going to go through the gymnasium. Which, as I proved earlier, there's a red box. We're going to take the west exit out of the gymnasium. And we are going to go north. Past the foyer. And into the archives. See, there is a red bit there. Into the archives. We are going to take the eastern exit out of the archives. Hang on, now my map's not making sense. We're going to take a right, a left, I've missed a map on this wall. Whoops. That'll be why it didn't make bloody sense. Anyway, we're gonna go right into the pool. We're going to take the eastern exit out of the pool. We're going to go left. Take the right. And we are into the vestibule. And this was also not the true path. Okay. I largely figured this was going to be the case, but I want to make absolutely sure. So again, I'm just going to do a reset all the way back to the beginning. And this time we're going to take the orange path. It'll just take a second. Okay, back at the Atelier. So this time we are going to take the orange path, as in the Puerto Rican path. This one will go through 6 rooms, and this one goes all around the houses. So we're going to go out, take a right, and go all the way to the corner. Okay. We're going to go past the storeroom, but then take a left. We're then going to take a right through the cloister again. Remember, the cloister has red and orange as its colorings on the box. We're going to take the north exit this time. And then we're going to turn left. So from the cloister, we're going to turn left. Straight on there. Skip that door to here. We're going to carry on forward to this intersection. And then we're going to turn right. At this intersection, we're going to go into the dining room. So that's the second room we've entered, the dining room. Okay. We're going to take the north exit. And then we're going to turn right, but then immediately turn left. We are going to go past these rooms. That's D3 and D4. And then we're going to continue up to here. So we're now up to E3, i.e. the foundation. We're going to go through the foundation. Which again is a Puerto Rican symbol on it. We are going to take the western exit of this one. And we're going to turn left. Go forward and immediately take the right turn. We're then going to go all the way forward, going left, going towards the west here. So that's E2 we've passed. And E1. As people are messaging me like crazy about the things I need to worry about later. And we're going to continue to follow this path up into the wall. So we're still ignoring E1. And we're still ignoring F1. We can't get into it from this side anyway. Till we get to here. We're going to keep following the corridor. We're going to ignore F1 again. Until it forces us to the left here. We're going to go forward. We're going to ignore G1. We don't need it. Keep going forward at the intersection. We're going to ignore H1 and H2. We don't need it. But at this intersection, we're going to go left. And then, from here, we're back in the archives. We're going to cut through the archives again. This time, we're going to take the northern door. Take the right. Past the intersection. To this door. It's the chapel. We're going to go through the chapel and take the eastern door. And then we're going to go straight into the vestibule. And that's our orange path. But, as I suspected, this was not the true path all along. Right, I better see what the heck what the heck they want, because as I say, I have plans to do something later, and they haven't been set in stone yet, so kinda need to set them in stone. 2 seconds. Right, so me spending all that time mapping out the fucking 3 paths really wasn't fucking worth it. Ah! Right. So let me go back now to the beginning again. It'll just take a second. Come on, Simon, put your back into it. Right. So I guess that's what they meant here by don't go where the path leads. Let me reread this again. When first I embarked upon this project, it was my intent to craft inviting rooms that might appeal to the citizens of the realm. Okay? I had even secured an arrangement with a local firm which was to oversee the mass production of the floor plans, yet now, after walking the halls of my work, I must confess that I have grown altogether too attached to these rooms. They have become a part of me. Fuck off, BBC. They have become a part of me, and knowing how little regard is often shown for that which I hold sacred, I find myself unequal to the selfless task of sharing them with the world. I am content with this resolution, for this house and the 45 rooms therein are more than the best work of my career. They are home. Just having a look with the magnifying glass, just in the off chance there is anything in here that's hiding, because I didn't get to do that last time. I'm not seeing anything at first glance, though. She would have any still water to throw on it. Right, okay. So that now gets to the point of the other thing here. I do think there's more to this than meets the eye. Also, yes, I finally got around to getting Silent Hill F. It'll be on the to-do list, I just don't know when. because I have other games I want to do first. And I still need to get this one finished, for God's sake. Right, so there is the memo on here somewhere. Give me a minute. Yeah, this one. So, a hidden hue from prism, a hue meaning house in this case. From prism pristine, 3 paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen, 3 colours to count, a sum of 18. But the one left hidden remains to be seen. The one left hidden remains to be seen. So there is another path on here. And we've pretty much narrowed that it's got nothing to do with all purple, all red, all orange. Excuse me. And I've had a look at the map as well, the map that I've made, and I can't get any other combinations. But I think there's more to this than meets the eye. And I think it's to do with that poem that we got from the Morajai boxes. Through lantern light and sketches cast, a tint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light and shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. So, based on that, I'm going to give you my thoughts on what the hell that even means. Through lantern light and sketches cast, it's like, yeah, lanterns, everything. A tint of truth to find our path. Now, blue this whole game is blueprints, so blue, to me, is the tint of truth. I think. So I think blue is just determining where our start point is. That's my guess. A hue of wisdom to turn us right. Now, given the colours that we've got available to us, Iraja is known as a realm of wisdom. Or no, it's not. Sorry. No, it's not. Sorry. Kororika is known as a realm of wisdom. Because it has all the academies and whatnot. I'll just get the music changed back up though. So yes. A hue of wisdom to turn us right. Kororika is one of the colour lanterns that is reflected on here. And to think turn us right, I'm wondering if they mean that literally. As in, okay, you're in a room with Kororika, turn right. So turn right to orange lanterns. That's my guess. And I'll back that up by continuing on. A shade of rain to pass the light. Well, what is known for its heavy rain? Me, because I streamed it. No, I'm joking. No, Iraja. Iraja is known for its perpetual rainfall. A shade of rain to pass the light. Pass the light. I'm thinking that means to go straight ahead at purple lights. Through lantern lights and shadows past. And that line kind of just backs it up as well. We seek what's left of the lies we cast. So, who's known for lying? Who's known for changing history? Who's known for just, just changing history and pushing their history as they see fit? Well, Fed Aries is, of course. And there are Red Lanterns. So, breaking that all down, I think what I have to do is start at the Tint of Truth, i.e. the one blue lantern that is anywhere on the map that I looked. There's literally only one. And then from there, follow the lanterns, where orange lanterns mean I turn right, red lanterns mean I turn left, and purple means I go straight ahead. I think. The only thing is, where's that going to lead us? I tell you what, let's find out together. I have the steps to do it, so I tell you what, let's find out together. So the blue one starts, I think it's here? Yeah, so this is literally the only blue lantern in the entire area. Believe me, I looked. Now, what's also interesting is this pantry also has a blue Morajai box. So there are a few rooms, there are actually a lot of rooms that have blue Morajai boxes in them. I wonder if I have to go through a few of them as well. I don't think, because of their spacing, I don't think I'll be getting through all of them, but I tell you, let's give the room theory a try. So we'll start here, and we'll go through the pantry, which, like I said, has a blue box. Alright. That is a red lantern, so we're going to turn left. How far do... Now, am I just going to... Oh, I think I'm just going to follow the lanterns and just do that. Right, that is an orange lantern. So, Costa Rica, go right. We're going to go through the gallery. I also realized that the letters that are appearing in here spell out moon, which would make sense for the vestibule room at the top. I don't know if there's any other significance, but yeah. Anyway, so to go through, that's another orange lantern, so it's right. Okay, orange lantern here, so we're going to go right into the library, it looks like. Is this another one that has blue Borjai box? I honestly forget off the top of my head. Yes, it is. Okay, so maybe I'm onto something with this theory. Shit, which way did I come in? This way. Okay. That is a red one. So let's turn left. That's another red one, so left into the observatory. Oh, my theory's looking good so far. Right, that's purple. Purple in my theory is straight ahead. So into the music room. Yeah, my theory is looking good so far. That is orange, so that's right. Carrying on. That's another orange, so we're going to go right into the ballroom. Is this another blue one? Yes, it was. Okay. Purple is straight ahead. So through the spare room. Red, turn left. Purple, straight on. Purple, straight on. Red to... That definitely wasn't there before, was it? Well. That happened. Okay, room 46, I guess. Ah, fucking hell. I love this layout of the room, by the way. Also, it's nice to know apparently room 46 existed always. Because remember, these are first drafts. Although you can tell it's a first draft. Look at the fucking telephone. Yeah, can't get into the drawer. That's okay. Now there's a Morajai box in here. Of course they want blue. Why would they want anything other than blue? So what the hell? Okay, so what have we got? We got 2 Coraricas. No, that's not a Roger. That's that's the other one that I can't fucking remember the name of. Right, okay. Right, so pink one rotates, green swaps with its opposite direction, blue does whatever in the middle, and the greys aren't going to do a damn thing. And oranges take... I think I'm gonna have to... Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to make the oranges blue before I can worry about getting the... Okay, let's try and work this out. Let's see. This will warp to the top left, or that could warp to the top right. That's how I get one of my blues. Okay. Now, can I get another blue here? Okay, I can can do that. That's good. Okay. Shit, hang on. Let me think about this. Because I now have 4 blues, but... how the hell do I get the blue out, though? Nearly there. Doesn't help me. And that doesn't help me, and that doesn't help me. So, okay, that's definitely wrong then. Oh, no, that won't work. Move that down. Won't do anything. That won't do anything. Do that. Move that there, and then do that. There we go. Blue. Blue. Okay. How the hell does that help me? Blue. How does that help me? Is there anything else in here I'm missing? It literally just said blue. The whole feckin' thing's blue. Oh, shit! That was not here before. The last will and testament of me, the Baroness Orave. I, Orave of Mount Hawley, architect, mother, and reluctant baroness, being weak of body but perfect of mind and memory, thanks be to Orinda, do make and ordain this document my last will and testament. As I commit my final wishes to paper, may it be done so in the tapestry and colour of my life's work. May it be written under the tree of creativity and in the shade of truth that has sheltered my loved ones from the villainy of country and countrymen. In that same spirit of defiance, I hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore printed on common hueless parchment. Wow, okay. I, first, being somewhat religious, give my soul to Ridda, my ashes to Vea, and my remainder to man, as will be detailed in the pages and clauses that follow this foolishly superstitious passage. In the second order, should my husband, Baron Thomas Sinclair, survive me, I grant to him his choice of sentimental keepsake he may wish to retain in remembrance of me. As our union was never founded on material dependency, I make no provision for his future, nor for my eldest son, Herbert S. Sinclair, as he will in due course inherit his father's titles, enterprises, and fortune. However, the estate of Mount Holly, its many floor plans and storied secrets, are mine and mine alone to grant, and I have neither pledged nor suggested it will be granted to either of my children. Further details concerning its disposition to follow. I do in the third order bestow upon my youngest son, Simon, my library, including its books, manuscripts, and musings. For I have long believed that Simon, much like myself, finds greater delight in the realm of imagination than in the mundane realities of everyday life. I hope he cherishes these books, for within their pages lie doorways to endless worlds of wonder and knowledge. In the fourth order, one that I suspect will intrigue those I leave behind far more than the previous provisions, I hereby bequeath the entirety of the aforementioned estate, Mount Holly, to the individual that discovers the hidden room that contains the blue pages of this document, hence styled the Blue Testament of Orvay. It is my firm belief that the challenge of uncovering this secret far outweighs any other measures of worthiness, and thus I entrust my beloved home to that deserving successor, without regard to the years that may pass or their familial connection to my descendants, who may have incidentally assumed possession of the estate in the interim. In the event that any of my relations or future kins are living on the estate when this worthy successor locates the Blue Testament, measures shall be taken to ensure their continued residence without fear of eviction or forced removal. The estate, being generous of size, is more than capable of accommodating multiple parties without inconvenience. It is with the understanding, however, that preparations for eventual relocation should be made, as such leniency will not be afforded to subsequent generations. I do hereby constitute and appoint my colleague and fellow practitioner of architecture, Quarterus Aloysius Aaron of Trinsdale, the exclusive charge and office of executrix of this instrument. If ever the 46th room of my Mount Holly is discovered, and the Blue Testament of Orvay be delivered unto her hands, or unto any of her descendants, I do ordain that they shall bear sole dominion and discretion to override and render null any and all prior arrangements heretofore made in my stead or in the name of my seed. I trust in her and in the generations that follow her to fulfill this role faithfully, in steadfast adherence to the wishes laid out in the foregoing pages of this document. Lastly, I leave a final message to my worthy successor, you who have reached this final room, you who unearthed these pages hidden amidst the blueprints, buried beneath cryptic words and the prophecies of the past, you who have spent countless days wandering the chambers and passageways of your own curiosity, scouring for clues, hoping for answers, striving for that which you knew might forever elude you. To you, for whom satisfaction is a fleeting companion. To you, who stands now at the end of your journey, triumphant, exhausted, and justly proud. To you, I grant that which in life I have given to no other, my esteem. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 16th day of April 1952, Orvay of Mount Holly. Wow. So, that will, for anything relating to Mount Holly anyway, is null and void. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Now I'm wondering what the deal with the stars is. I'm beginning to wonder if it's even important. I tell you what, I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm gonna look it up. I want to look up just the stars part. I want to see if it's important. Two seconds. Reaching 100 stars gives the Spiral of Stars constellation. Okay. Spiral of Stars is a constellation found in blueprints, referenced multiple times. Yep. Produces generated text to change its activation. Right. Okay. Okay. So the spiral of the spiral of stars. It looks like it's a thing that helps give certain effects throughout the day. For each star above 100 that you get, it can give you it can give you keys. It can give you gems. It can what? Alyssa.
Imagine 19 months. Holy FX waves, Holy FX Morty WTF.
I know, Alyssa. Imagine 19 months surviving me for 19 months. Thank you for the resub. An 18-month streak as well. God damn, this girl's been naked for a year and a half, folks. How are you doing tonight, Alyssa? I think, ladies and gentlemen, as somber as the music kind of is, I think we have reached the end. Imagine sneaking in a Sunday. Well, I don't go to church, and neither do you, as far as I'm aware, so, yeah. But yeah. Wow. So does this, okay, so that door does stay open, okay. Yeah, it does stay open, okay. So, yeah, so that door just stays shut no matter what. Okay. I'm okay, thanks, hope you're well. I am here. I'm kind of feeling a little melancholy, but that's just because I think we have finally... I think we've finally brought this one to an end. There is only one more thing left for me to do. And I'm glad you're here to witness it with me. It has been a long journey. We started this back in September, and here we are, end of November, nearly. This has pulled my hair out on at least a couple of occasions. But you know what? I can't be mad. I can't. This is a really well done game. I have enjoyed every minute of this, even the bits that made me pull my hair out. It is no wonder that this game has won awards. In fact, it has actually won awards during my time of making this playthrough. And you know what? It is thoroughly deserving of them. But, regrettably, as Alyssa spreads the hype, shit, the stars are out. That's a nice touch. Have the stars ever been out before? Wow. I don't think they have, actually, but that's still a nice touch. But, regrettably, all good things must come to an end. It has been fun. I have enjoyed this. I'm still curious to know if there's going to be any more memos being sent out from certain people. But I'll maybe keep an eye on that off screen. But yeah, the last puzzle, I think, is done. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. I have played the Stanley Parable. I haven't played it on stream, but I have played it. Fun game, that. Welcome in, Queen. Welcome in, November. Mac, sorry. Congratulations on finishing the game. Well, technically, I haven't finished it just yet. Where are the... Oh, no. Don't tell me they're upstairs. I was fucking... I hope they're all upstairs, because if they're not, I have no idea where the hell they are. Alright, you get a few more minutes out of me. We haven't finished it quite yet, because there is one final parlour game to play. One final game. And it's called Get Stuck on the Staircase. I love how even PlayStation's getting all excited. Oh my god, you finished the game! Even though I platinumed it like weeks ago. Give me the chips. I need all of them. Also, I didn't even move them all up here. How'd they all end up there? As much as I have enjoyed this, I am looking forward to going on to other projects. I think I know what my next project is going to be. And you'll be pleased to hear it is not a puzzle game per se. It's also a lot shorter than this. As in, I could maybe get... If I think about it, I could probably get it done in 2 or 3 streams. And then we're really into the festive streams. But anyway... Simon... It's been fun. But it's time to fulfill your destiny. You've reached the end of your journey. There are 2 true boxes in this room. There is no end to this journey. Well, I'm sorry to say.
Oh no. What did I do now?
Show love 100.
Thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you for completely interrupting my emotional moment. No, I'm joking. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, as long as they're 13 or over, we have reached the end of our journey. I've also just realized I picked up a second key in this earlier today. So what actually happens if I put it into this one? Nothing. Exactly what I thought. Okay. But yes, what do we have here? Another fucking book! Oh no. The Blueprints by Mary Matthew Jones, our mother. To my son Simon, in whose eyes I see the world anew. There was a blue prince who sat on a blue throne. He had a blue crown made of sapphires and a blue castle made of stone. I did forget to do the last page, whoops. The prince had a love for all things blue. It's the only true colour in my humble view. He couldn't stand the tint of a hallway or a shop. He couldn't stand the shade of trees the green rooms brought. He seldom talked to others, for they rarely shared his view. He never went to town, nor saw the flags they flew. And do you know which game the prince instead would play? The one that made him happy whenever skies were grey. A game he had played in the house and on the grounds, and maybe you can guess from the clues that we have found. It was a game full of rooms and the stories that we climb, about a house full of lies and the truth that one prince finds. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this game is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. A game about you and the plans that you made. About a blue prince and his blueprints. The blue game we just played. The end. This is an interesting music. I'll tell you this for nothing. I am in awe over a lot of things in this game. Like a lot of things. But the music direction. I'm sorry. You could give me the shittiest game in the world. And as long as it has decent music, I'll give it a fair go. I'll like it. This is not a shitty game. This is an absolutely amazing game. I have enjoyed each and every moment of this. But the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Let's skip that ad, because we aren't going to be here long enough for it. But yes, it is time, regrettably, to bring an end to Blueprints. We are going to call it a day. We are going to call it a stream. We're even going to call it an archaeological shopping centre. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it home. Thank you all, everyone that has stopped by to watch these streams, everyone that watches them later on YouTube. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Honestly, this was a journey that took me on a few different directions. There were moments of complete what the fuckness. There were moments of absolute joy. And the music. Oh my god, I cannot praise the music enough. I would not call this a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination. You've seen there are bugs. Hell, I even found a few of them myself. But you know what? With a small man crew, large publishing department, but small crew making the game. Well done. Well done. But time to bring this one to an end. So, yes, I've kind of done all my thanks already, but again, I want to show a special shout out to Alyssa for the streaking and the resub. I gotta thank Queen Shut It Down for shaking her biddies about. Still don't know what the censor bar is, by the way. Not that I need it. Always shake your biddies about. So, I'm just going to let you know, I am potentially busy over the next couple of days. I think now's as good a time as any to tell you. I am going to be starting a new job soon. My first official week starting is actually the first week of December. But there is a couple of things I need to get in place before that starts up. Including getting some quick training done as well. So there is a chance that I will not be 100% available over the next week. But keep an eye on the social, keep an eye on Discord especially. And as much as I can keep you posted, I will. But yeah, the next project you'll be pleased to hear will not be Blueprints. It will be something entirely different. Let's just put it that way. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and if you've been observant in some of my streams, you may have had a sneak peek as to what it might be. Not Silent Hill F. That's probably going to be another long project. I'm not ready to do another long project yet. I want to do a short one. But you still might have seen what it could be. I will leave that little cliffhanger in your brains, and let's see if anyone can guess what it's going to be before I do it. Are you playing Minesweeper? Damn, he's got me! Motherfucker! No, it's not. It's not Minesweeper, although, to be fair, the game in question is probably about as old as Minesweeper. Give or take a few years. Don't worry, I won't be playing the original version. I'll be playing a remastered version. Anyway, I know it was a bit of a short stream today as well. let's see who we can do for the raid. I almost completely forgot about the raid. While I'm doing this, I may be streaming later tonight. I don't know. There is something that I want to... There is something that I have agreed to do, excuse me, alongside Alyssa Cat Pink with her stream tonight. I just need to know what the details is. I might stream it myself. I might not. I don't. It depends how my PC handles it, to be honest. But given how much it struggled just downloading the damn thing, well, put a pin in that one. But yes, definitely keep an eye on Alyssa Cat Pink if you haven't already. I thought I turned that off. I seriously thought I turned that off. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's see who we're raiding. If I don't see you tonight on Alyssa's channel or on my own, I will see you at some point throughout the week. That I can promise with absoluteness. I don't actually have anyone straight up to raid. Let's see who's on the blueprints train. Maybe we can come join the human mayhem. Hang on a second. Two seconds. Oh. No, let's not do that. Well, I've just seen... Oh, no, they're Dutch. I can't... Alright, I've got nothing. I have got absolutely nothing. I tell you what, let's go. Hang on. Is it anyone live at all? Okay, okay. I don't know why they didn't come up before. It's a bit different, but let's go on to It's Roy. At the moment, doing some Fortnite. Not really something that I've played in quite a while, actually, and I've just been caught by an ad break. God damn it! I literally just opened the damn thing and then BANG! 90-second ad. Oh, I can't bloody win! Anyway, we'll just give this a second. But yeah, the next couple of games, just while I'm waiting for the ad to break, the next couple of games will be on the quicker side. That much I can promise. It's been fun getting all these edited and put together and whatnot, but as I say, I'm in the mood for something a bit shorter. Something that I don't have to necessarily think about as much. Something I don't need a notebook for. That would be very nice. Right, how long's left of the ad? 30 seconds? That's probably long enough. Alright, so we're going to start this raid with It's Roy. Apparently all of you have buggered off. I don't blame you. Wait, why does it say only one viewer? There's at least 4 or 5 in here. Or there was. Nope, you've all buggered off. Never mind. I was hoping to hold off on that ad, but never mind. Anyway, stay safe, stay amazing, stay awesome, folks. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your weekend. And, yeah, remember, folks, one day they will release Da Vinci blocks. But it is not this day. Take care, folks.